I'm going to address Kimani ichungwa. Let me tell you and watch this space. What is going to happen to your children? And this will come directly from the Almighty. Is going to happen before June. Respect to a dead soul by giving them their last respect on the day of the burial. As a Kenyan mother, I'm very bitter by just thinking of how someone who is given birth is feeling when you're holding their child and your children are free. Watch what is going to happen to the children of you guys who are doing things to the children of Kenyans. What will you do when all the mothers come out there naked? What are you gonna do? Shame on you. Shame on you. And I repeat again, shame on you. There's nothing happy about this year. Nothing to start the year. Nothing good about it. So let's stop the hypocrisy. I'm going to address Kimani ichungwa. I've never actually come out to mention people's real names, but today I will. And I'm addressing you on the capacity of a servant of the Most High. I'm not a politician, but I'm God's prophet. And I'll tell you what I'm supposed to tell you. 1. Use your wisdom. Kimani, you have stood to the lowest level. Everyone has anger issues, but there are places you can vent. In our African culture, the last rites of a deceased person or the burial of a person is termed as the last respect. Give respect to a dead soul by giving them their last respect on the day of the burial. You don't go venting on people's burial. God forbid, just imagine it was your mother who is alive today. God forbid she passes on and someone comes venting on her burial. How would you feel? Stop taking people for puppets. 1, I'm very, very annoyed by all of you government officials out there who are claiming that our children are the products of bad upbringing. I have brought up children. And what you want, you guys are treating these young adults like children. You still want them to remain children. These are young adults who most of them have kids. And you're treating them like their own kids. You're forgetting they have their rights and they are entitled to their rights. So, the minute you give labor, you go under labor, and you give birth to a child, I'm speaking as a mother and somebody who has given birth. There is that pain of bringing that children to 20-something years. It's not easy. So when you're dressing parents here, you're dressing parents, mothers, somebody who has gone through it. We were not given, these children didn't fall from the sky and fall into our hands. We brought them up. So when you're holding our kids there, God knows where, and we're demanding the release of our children. By the way, as a Kenyan mother, I'm very bitter by just thinking of how someone who is given birth is feeling when you're holding their child and your children are free. Let me tell you and watch this space. What is going to happen to your children? And this will come directly from the Almighty. Is going to happen before June. Watch what is going to happen to the children of you guys who are doing things to the children of Kenyans. People are really bitter out here, they are going through hell emotionally because of you and the abuse they are campaigning for 2027 in people's burial. Come on, shame on you. When you're shouting shame on you to other people, we are telling you shame on you. Shame on you. Style up and man up. You're fighting with children instead of fighting their parents. Why aren't you adopting us guys, the people who have given birth to these children? Release our children and just take us and hold us. I know I'm going to get a lot of people accusing and abusing me. I really don't give a hoot. I'm ready for all those insults. Come on, throw them. In fact, those stones, I'll use them to build. I don't have a house myself. I'll use them to build a house. You guys have everything you need. You have all the money. You have all the land. Don't you think you guys have enough? Leave Kenyans alone. And Kenyans are not stupid. It doesn't matter what tactics you use. Nobody is going to vote you back. The Lord cannot allow that. And by the way, prophetically, we are not even going to get to 2027 without you guys going down. It is the end of your demonic reign. It's coming to an end as early as February of this year. Every demonic altar that you've set up to bring down Kenyans, the Lord is going to expose you. What will you do when all the mothers come out there naked? What are you going to do? Are you going to just fire at us? Are you going to kill all of us? And whom are you going to lead if you kill all of us? It doesn't matter how many people you buy, how many bloggers you bribe. It doesn't matter how many churches you bribe. You guys are just shit. A piece of shit. Your governing is nil. You have no wisdom. You bought all the... You don't want anybody criticizing you. You don't want anybody pointing fingers at you. And you want respect? Really? Let me tell you something. Respect is earned, not given. So next time you ask for respect, make sure you earn it. And I'm sure we have a lot of distinguished Kenyans, top people who are respected because they earned it. You haven't earned a single dime of respect. You don't deserve any. If anything, you need to be stoned. If we were to bring the Bible to physical action, we would actually stone you. You've done enough. You've just made enough tears from the Kenyan citizens. You've pushed people to the corner. Everyone has anger issues. Even prophets of God have anger issues. So the fact that we are prophets of God, you've mocked God enough, doesn't mean that you step on us. You mocked God enough. The other day I heard you blurting that people are saying we're going to go half-mast. And we will. Half-mast is a must. We're going to lose very, very big people in this country, and it's going to be chaos. That is coming from the Lord, not from human beings. You mocked that prophecy. We have about 10 prophecies. The prophet can't say the same thing all at once. Since the starting of this year, we've had about 10 prophecies saying the same thing, that we are heading for disaster. And we are. I'm a prophet of God, and I know things are chaos. God is going to wipe out the blood of innocent Kenyans, and you're still killing and adopting more, and you're not even ashamed to stand there and tell people shame on you on someone's burial. Style up. Really, go in your house and vent to your wife or to anybody else, but stop venting in public. You're just showing how uncouth and uncivilized you are. I may be a nobody, but I think I have more sense. And even the kids that you're adopting have more sense than you. They are more wise than you. And these are not products. of useless parenting, like all of you leaders of the Kenya Kwanza government are telling us. Parents have done their best. You know what has led these kids to do what they are doing? You know what they've led them to do what they are doing? Poor leadership. Not parents. Poor leadership. If it was poor parenting, they would be in jails, or they would be just useless people. We've done our best, and we brought out young adults whom you're killing without sense. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I repeat again, shame on you. Style up.